All right, we're about to find out what is marketing. So we're going to learn more about product planning, distribution, promotion, and pricing. So we're going to delve further into those topics. So, marketing is the strategic process of creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. At its core, it is about understanding human needs and fulfilling them profitably or effectively. The traditional framework for this is the marketing mix or the four P's. Here's a breakdown of the specific areas as I requested. First up, we have product planning. This focuses on the what. It's not just about a physical item, but the total value proposition offered to the customer. Branding, the process of creating a unique name, design, and image that differentiates a product in the consumer's mind. Packaging, more than protection, it serves as a silent salesman communicating brand identity, usage instructions, and value. For warranties, these act as signals of quality and risk reduction tools for the buyer. Product life cycles, the stages of a product goes through, such as introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Market strategies must shift at each stage. For services or nonprofits, unlike physical goods, services are intangible, inseparable, or produced or consumed simultaneously and perishable. Nonprofits can often market social value rather than profit. We have product graph of the product lifestyle provided by Shutterstock here. On the y-axis, we have the sale, and then on the x-axis, we have different phases of the product cycle from introduction. It's sort of at the bottom, slightly increasing. Growth is where it dramatically increases. Maturity is where it increases and slightly decreases or plateaus, and then the decline is when the product life cycle is decreasing or it's nearing the end of life for the product. Two, distribution or place. And the second P, place, getting the product to the right place at the right time. Retailing is the final link between the supply chain and the consumer. Wholesalers are intermediaries who buy in bulk from producers and sell smaller quantities to retailers. Transportation is the physical movement of goods, including rail, truck, air, pipeline, or water. Supply chain management is the integration of all activities involved in sourcing, procurement, conversion, and logistics to create a seamless flow of value. It looks like we have a photo here, again by Shutterstock, pertaining to the supply chain management or key components of a supply chain. We have suppliers that provide raw materials, which are used in production. This produces finished goods, which are stored in warehouses and distributed to distributors who deliver to retailers who then sell to customers, which closes the loop of the product life cycle. Next up, for three, we have promotion, the communication aspect intended to inform, persuade, or remind consumers about a product. We have one, two, three, four, five different components of promotion. Advertising is paid, non-personal communication via mass media. Public relations is managing the public image and building good relations with stakeholders. For sales promotions, these are short-term incentives such as coupons, contests, or samples to encourage an immediate purchase. Selling includes direct personal interaction between a seller and a potential buyer. For social media, we have interactive real-time engagement that allows for two-way communication and community building. For pricing, the only element of the marketing mix that generates revenue, the others are costs. Objectives, these can vary from profit maximization to gaining market share or ensuring survival in a competitive market. Cost determinants are where prices are influenced by fixed or variable costs, competitive landscape, and perceived value. The legality also affects pricing. Pricing must adhere to regulations regarding price fixing, predatory pricing, and deceptive advertising. For discounts and rebates, these are tactical tools used to clear inventory, encourage bulk buying, or attract price-sensitive segments. Looks like we have a image here of price on the y-axis, quantity on the x-axis. So we have price and quantity, where demand goes down from left to right and supply goes up from left to right. And then there's an equilibrium balance in the middle. Okay. Oh, okay. This chart illustrates the fundamental economic concept of supply and demand. It demonstrates how the interaction between the quantity of a good or service that producers are willing to sell, the supply, and the quantity that the consumers are willing to buy, the demand. This determines the market price and quantity. The graph uses two curves to represent these relationships, showing how they intersect to establish a market equilibrium. That is likely where they set the price. Oh, and we're done. Okay, cool. All right, that is marketing, the marketing mix, and the 4Ps explained. All right, that concludes that segment.